Hey, this is David Gambert from Dakota Angler and Outfitter in Rapid City, South Dakota. Today we're tying a Flashdrive Murdic minnow. Great pattern for all kinds of fish, from trout to smallmouth to white bass, you name it. It's kind of a smaller pattern, real quick, easy tie, not overcomplicated. And we have this tied today with, this is a size 4 wide gap partridge hook. You could also use an Arex 250 shrimp size 4. And the cone on this is a medium cone head for the front of it. Get this taken out, get started here. There's a slight bend to it. We're just going to level this out and give it a little tweak. Just like that. Okay. So this thread's going to be on this, and it's probably going to be a little slick when we tie the deer hair end. So you want to make sure that you put either a little Loctite, Zap-A-Gap, or whatever right on the bend there, so that the thread doesn't spin on the hook shank. Take it back to the back part of the hook. If you're using the Arex, you won't come as far back. This has a wider gap, but on the partridge, real nice wide hook. Make sure that doesn't spin. Grab some bucktail. Cut off a piece. Okay, so we got quite a bit there. We're going to kind of play with this, kind of take some of the longer fibers that are kind of hanging out there, pull those out. We don't need a whole lot of bucktail, pretty sparse. Kind of adjust the length here. I think we need a little longer piece because we want this to be at least twice the shank length and a little bit more. And I think we're a little short, so we're going to give another cut. Okay. That again, get rid of that guy. There we go. Put that right up on top. Put pretty good thread wraps. Come back a little bit farther here. There we go. And then for the side, we're tying in, you can use crinkle mirror, or you can use the lateral scale, either or. And we'll grab 2 strands of lateral scale, kind of lay that out there so it pulls to the back. Pass it over. Fold this on the other side. Kind of measure your length there so that they're even on both sides. Take a look at it here. Yep. And then for the top, we're going to try and real nice color that I like is the Midnight Fire. Gives a real good accent on the top. So we've got about 6 to 8 fibers there. Tie that in on top. Capture it, take it to the back. Same thing, measure your length. Trim off the accents, kind of feather the cuts a little bit. Okay, so for the collar, this part right here, you tie in finesse body and okay. And kind of splay this out just a little bit. I'm going to tie it in right here and wrap it, palmer it forward. Once you make your first wrap, grab this material, pull it back, pull it back, make another wrap, pull it back, pull it back, till we're about right in the halfway point here. Pull this out, put your thread right in the middle. Forward. Pull the material back, take your thread and kind of bind that down a little bit. And then for the taper front part of the head, use size 2 New Age chenille. This is white pearl. Tying a piece of that right behind, just put it right behind the cone here. We're going to kind of cover this up a little bit. Wrap that one. Put it a little tight, 2, probably one more time here, 3. Pull your thread through. Snap that cone back in there. There we go. Cut your excess off. Already looking like the minnow. Tie off and do your whip finish. Cut the excess off. Then we're going to take and kind of make the top part dark. So we've got like a dark tan marker or a Coptic marker. You can go gray, tan, olive. And we're going to color just the top half of this. If you don't want colored fingers, lay that up like that. Coat that. Both sides. There we go. And then for our eyes, this is, you can kind of play around with your eyes. This is the Super Pearl 3/16. We'll put some eyes on there. So when we place the eye, you want it to just catch the cone here, like that. Prop it up. Just touch this eye. Okay, we're going to do the other side. Same thing. Kind of look at it, make sure that we're balanced. Kind of look at it at the top, give it a little pinch. Now we're going to hit this with the UV. And this is a thin UV, just take your time. Kind of cover the eye. The under part. Take out the bodkin and kind of smooth that out. Work it in a little bit. This is probably, just take your time, don't get under a hurry, and kind of look at it. That's a neat thing about the UV glue. Okay, if you like the way it is, then set it. Nice and dry. Those eyes are locked in. There you go. And definitely you can play with different flash on the back or the top, but that is the Flashdrive Murdic Minnow. Got a little weight in the cone. Have fun with that. Thanks again. This is David Gammert from Dakota Angler and Outfitter.